I mean, he could have been a real
he could have been
asshole about it.
At least he didn't allegedly shoot her when she tried to walk away.
Yo, I don't even know why you trying to go there. Yo, leave Tory alone.
That's my boy, though.
She didn't shoot her.
I said allegedly.
Allegedly, he didn't shoot her.
Y'all know he dropped his album last week, right?
Yes.
And
I think everybody should listen to it, especially if you've ever been through a breakup.
Yeah.
You can feel some of them feelings that he got.
He's telling the truth about some stuff. I'm
is.
sorry. You can feel
listen,
it.
Listen.
Do you think he did it?
I believe he didn't do it. Because the way he sounds in the songs and some of the songs that he was like singing to her, like that came from the heart. Like he was really heartbroken about the whole situation.
Ty, what's my record? What's the one that I like? The Solar Drive at I forget the one. Solar Drive at night. He was crying his heart out. I said,
"Yeah,
dang,
you don't could just cry your heart out."
But you know what's wild? It's wild because he said, "All right, this is my only beef with what he said in some of the records." He said, you and your people are trying to frame me, right? But then he turned around and said, I still have love for you and I want to work things out.
Yeah.
Fam.
Yeah.
If he still loves you and wants to work things out and made a whole album about he still love you though.
But after you just tried to like end my life by saying that I shot you in the foot and sending me to prison for, I ain't gonna lie, Trema, if somebody
love is a very like, if you really love somebody and they was kicking it where nobody really knew about it. So it's like, he really loved her. Like I can't express it no harder.
Well,
he really. It makes you do some crazy stuff where you dedicate a whole album to the chick. Like, come on.
He was on some Chris Brown vibes, man. Make a whole album.
I'm gonna jump in there because they just trying not to let me call. And you know how Monica said, "Kick down your door and slap your chick." You know?
That's why. What do you think? So you don't think that you don't think he did it, Mom?
You know, I don't know, but like I'm on a glory cloud with this because what he says makes sense. If you walking away from me, how you know I shot you? You can't see me. But I'm looking at the big thing. When I'm listening, I only listened to about 5 of his songs, the first 5. And they're fire. I didn't get to listen to all of them. Right. But, you know, you could just feel they was kicking it.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to cry with him.
Like, he was simping. But then I look at the big picture, and I'm a conspiracy theorist all day long.
Let's talk about it.
So my thing is, okay, Tory, he's an independent artist now, right? He owns his masters, right?
Yeah, because he said that in the song.
So he's up here now. Meg, she just went through some stuff with a label like some months ago where they was trying to 360 her. She was like, kick down your door and smack your chick. Because she wasn't having it, right? She prevailed. She won that. So here you got 2 people at the top of their game. I believe it's some influencers behind the scene. I don't know if they're manipulating this for stream sales, publicity. I don't know, but in the climate that we're in right now with all this social justice issues, it's like, how come every time in Black culture, when we get some leaders, whatever industry, they're at the top of their game, and then something is always going down to take them down. I could say Bill Cosby. I could call up some people's names, you know? Yeah. And that's where I am. They're big enough where they can join forces. They have the resources. They can really contribute to this agenda that we're trying to push for social change.
Exactly.
But and he mentioned Illuminati and all this, and you know, I don't know, but and it's like they're being, from what he says, using Meg to bring him down. Like, it's what you just said about, you know, you're Black people. We have it bad enough. Right. So why are you going to come together? Yeah, why are you going to like attack? It's a lot.
I think the only attack was because Tory's publicist started it. So it started the wave of why Meg felt like she needed to say something, and then it just basically snowballed after that because they want to make sure that he got his image right. Right. Not caring about, and I think that's what I got from his album. Like, he still cared about her enough that, you know, he didn't say anything. We didn't hear from him from like months. I follow him on social media. I didn't hear nothing, not a single, not nothing. And then boom, he got a whole album. Yeah.
Right.
That's weird.
What do you think about his approach though? Because I'm kind of on the fence about that. Like, Rick Ross came out and he spoke on it. He was like, "Yo, I think the way you went about it was kind of foul. Like in the wake of the Breonna Taylor situation and to drop." A lot of people feel like Tory is kind of capitalizing off of the situation and using it for financial gain. A real situation. What do you think about that? I'll say my piece after y'all.
I think it's like I don't know. I'm not in it. It's needless to say, it's complex. But like I'll still say, I believe there's some influencers in the back orchestrating it because it's about that money. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in hip hop culture or music, and they're signed to a label. You know who own the labels.
Right. Negroes
over in Dubai and places like that. They know Negroes,
that we don't know. We don't know how to pronounce their first name.
Absolutely, right? So I think he is being opportunistic. I think that's foul because she came out live. Why didn't you come out? First I was saying, well, maybe his lawyer told him not to say nothing. But dog, you don't say nothing. And then you drop a whole album?
Yeah, like you got to say something.
I think that's foul.
Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up.
He said something on one of his songs. He was like, well, like people was talking about, yo, you ain't say nothing. You ain't say nothing.
Oh, you didn't call me on the phone. You got my number.
But he's like, how am I supposed to speak on a situation while there's an open investigation and an open case going on?
But
like,
is it closed now?
So no, it's not.
It's not closed.
So that's what I'm saying. You can drop 20 songs or however many songs on that album.
But he wasn't really direct on the...
We know who he was talking.
We all know who he was talking about.
The first song, he played her live. He played her live on Instagram.
He played her live, other people's interviews, everything. He did all of that in the first song.
We know. I'm just saying, like, in the court of law, like, a lot of things that they try to do, they try to use your exact words against you.
Oh, that's true. Because they're trying to give him 3 years for the whole incident.
Wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Well, I'm not in it. I just, like, it is what it is, and we all make bad choices. And like I said, I'm sorry that happened to her. And now he's saying he didn't do it. So, like, I really don't know. My thing for both of them is, like, get y'all stuff together, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, learn what you need to learn from it, and move. I'm not going to rag my brothers and my sisters. I'm not going to do it.
We're not going to do that.
The one thing I will say, and social media is always going to do this because the internet is the internet, but the one thing I will say that I don't think is fair is people making up their mind about Tory before he even get a chance to speak. That's
true.
The only thing I don't like.
But that's being in the limelight. That's being famous. That's being, a celebrity. Right. Like, people judge you. Like, they judge everybody.
No celebrity. Like, it's usually the one who comes out with the story first. It's the one you get in trouble in school, right? You get home and you tell your mama before the teacher do.
Right.
So you figure it's usually the one who presents the narrative first, right?
That's the thing that people believe. So I don't know whether he did it or not. Prayers to both of them.
Yeah, and that's what it boils down to. I wish both of y'all much success, but don't be letting the man or the woman use y'all to bring each other down. Yeah.
Right.
And I really want to say that, going back to what you said in the beginning. And you hear me talk a lot about Black culture, my people. I love everybody. I do.
I do too.
But naturally, I'm a little biased toward my ethnicity or women or whatever that share my identity. We need to learn how to think critically and stop allowing ourselves to be used as pawns to take our own brother down, And I'm not saying that's the case with Meg and Tory, but it's something behind something. And just the timing with everything. And the dude is just doing well. And he mentioned Illuminati. I don't know if it's it. And I don't know. But it would seem like you got these, he's there and she's rising. You got these rising stars that could really make a difference just in this fight for justice.
It's like the same thing with Joe Budden. What happened when he was, as soon as he speaks out against Spotify and says that, announces his departure and talks about the deal and everything, a week later, there's this smear campaign going on against him, old baby mamas and old girlfriends is coming out.
He's abusive and he was beating them. And
he has sex with dogs. And it's
that's foul.
That's crazy.
It's wild, man. It happens we see this over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see this in, you'll have Black men in a position of power or who are rising. It's different, but it's no different from the Nipsey situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
YG was talking about that.
It's because, and it's all about the purpose, like, because you have a lot of Black men who are rich, but who are lost, like, as far as like what their intentions are.
Right.
But it's usually the Black men who are trying to give back to Black community, who's trying to like push us in a progressive, way. And it's usually those people who
that get cut short. Yeah,
definitely.
And that's all I want to see us like think. And stop just taking what other people tell you to be true. You spend all this time, and I say you, whoever it fits, because, me too. When I speak to you, I speak to me, right?
Right.
But instead of just letting somebody dictate your narrative, you have the internet, right?
Right.
Collect some information, get saturated to the point where what you're reading is just repeating itself, and then you may be close to the truth. But stop allowing other people to just manipulate your thought process. and do some critical thinking. Separate what's true. Line it up with your values, you know, and if it's something you didn't believe in and you get information, evaluate it, internalize it, apply it to the self. And that's really how we grow. Oh, who calling me?
Hey.
It's the government. I don't owe y'all nothing. Let me turn off my phone. They probably listening because y'all know how I feel about the government. I don't trust them.
That's the FBI, like, yo, chill.
Well, I ain't got nothing. But no, I say, you know, Tory, Meg, all of y'all, just get y'all stuff together and just start using your brain, you know? We're not dummies. We are not dumb people. Let's stop acting like it, you know?
We have to get to the point where it's like, us as people, we have to, first of all, somebody calling me too, Mom. I feel like the same person who's calling me.
Is it the U.S. government?
I think it's Courtney.
Wow.
I was gonna plug him up and put him on the podcast, but
what does he want? He may want. Ask him? Is it an emergency?
Just in
case. I'm gonna tell Courtney he's on the pod real quick.
You being rude, but
Courtney, what up?
I mean, it is what it is.
You're on the
podcast.
podcast.
What it is.
What's up?
You know, I wish the best for. But
I hope they stay successful, both of them.
I'm on the phone.
I don't care. We're doing anyway.
What'd you say?
We about to cut you out. We about to cut him out.
I was calling to remind Mom of her reservation tomorrow, and she needs to remember to bring that form with her when she goes to that place.
He couldn't have left a voicemail.
Tell him, Train, because he knows
he couldn't have left a voicemail.
You said you couldn't have left the voicemail?
Send a text message.
You see how black folks do, y'all? You see how we do?
I want you to know we're leaving you on the podcast.
To each other.
You see how
it's
people
like ridiculous.
And he know we recording, right?
Hello,
No, say what up to the people on the pod, yo.
Goodbye.
Hello, how are you?
All right, man. I'll call you afterwards.
Goodbye.
All right, bro. Shouts out to Courtney Simmons, y'all. Go check out his music.
Courtney's in the building.
She said he was a traitor anyway, so.
Yeah, but that's I do feel that way. But you know what? Before I know, and I know, I just wanted to go back to something because we have been here. We recorded a couple episodes that we didn't drop, and I feel like we left so much. And I know, like, this is past, but I did want to just send prayers of comfort and pay respects to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
And I know, like, we haven't recorded in a while, but, like, I felt that just from watching his movies, listening to his speeches, a very great gift, a divine gift for his short time on life. In this life, he contributed a lot, and just wanted to honor him.
Right.
Yeah.
R.I.P. our king.
Yeah. Rest in peace, sleeping king.
Forever.
Yeah.
He's a superhero down.
Yeah. So back to Tory and Meg.
No, we're done with them. We're done with them because they ain't thinking about us.
I wonder though if she's gonna come back with like a
They're gonna be all booed up.
Trey,
I'm just saying she might come back with like a album / diss record.
Who wins?
I don't know. It would be a tie though, even though
you think I
think Tory.
You think Tory rap better than Meg?
Oh, okay, hell yeah!
But
Come on,
are you serious? He can sing and rap. Come on,
and rap.
She can't sing and rap.
She uses auto-tune.
But I was gonna say I feel Tory loses that battle because then it's like, man, you're beefing with a girl. Like, come on, man.
It's like, not really beef. It's love beef because he love her. And she kind of loves him.
She's stuck on this love thing over here.
Yeah, right. She in her feelings, but she in her bag, right? Trey was like, Mom. Trey was like, but when you're in love.
Sometimes it be like that. You haven't really been in love. Sometimes you be like that. You forget about life when you're in love sometimes.
And see, that's why I don't think him being an opportunity. I mean, he's Tory Lanez. The Negro is rolling, swimming in money. You know what I'm saying?
He really is.
And I mean, he's got his followers.
Allegedly.
They ain't going nowhere. Even if they don't like him, his music is dope. You know what I'm saying? So what does he have to gain? He wants the girl and the kitty cat, right?
He probably has the kitty cat already. He just wants to be with her.
All right, so we've reached the end of this episode. Jesus, man.
Stop.